She doesn't want to be bad. She's not trying to tell me no. She's not really trying to willfully be bad. She just needs to develop those muscles. And she's bored in here. She's tired of going around and around. But this is where this needs to be taught. She has more go out in the pasture, but we need to work this more precise stuff in here. All right. In the last video with Zara, I'd said that she needed to develop some work ethic and get a better fit. When I go to do some lateral movement with her at a walk, she just kind of gets sold, wants to stop moving her feet, doesn't want to keep going. And a big part of helping that is just getting her better fit and engaging her brain. When we ride her out, she has a whole lot more forward than she does in here. We have walked, trotted, and loped her in here, and she does good. But what I want to do today is I'm gonna do a lot of trotting. Trotting builds muscle. Loping builds wind. So I want to do a lot of trotting, working on building muscle. That's what we're doing with her. And we're going to talk about why that's what she needs right now. She is a long 2-year-old, almost 3. She needs her brain engaged, needs her mind engaged. And some horses are just more wide-eyed, more reactive. She's just a more relaxed, little bit duller horse. I'm pretty sure they told me what her breeding was when she first came, but I don't really remember. But just watching her attitude and personality and being around her, it's way different than Rodeo's attitude and personality. Way different horses, way different bloodlines, way different personalities. That's why when you're looking at a horse and you're looking at different bloodlines, it's not a matter of this bloodline is pretty, well, it could be this bloodline is pretty, this bloodline has these characteristics that you like as far as looks, but you need to look at those bloodlines, those characteristics as mental, what their attitudes are like, what their personalities are like. And she's a pretty laid-back, relaxed horse. Rider in there, we put the first ride on him since he's been here, and he did really well. And he's pleasure bred, and it shows in how he worked. So what I want to do, I've walked her around for a minute. I want to trot her, and what I want to do is I want to develop mentally where she's willing to trot. What I'm going to do is I'll kick to get her to trot, and when she starts trotting, I'm going to get relaxed. I am not going to kick to keep her trotting. Now, if she slows back down to a walk, I'll kick again. Maybe take the rein and spank her on the butt. We'll see. Get her into a trot. When she's trotting, I'm going to get soft. Now, after we've done that for a little while, then I will start adding some leg when I feel like she's starting to slow down to keep her into the trot. But I'm not going to keep kicking to keep her trotting. So let's start by asking. I'll use a cluck, then I'll use my legs. Then I'm going to get soft. Point her nose. Notice how loose my reins are. She actually needs to be trotting. Don't slow down that much. She actually needs to be trotting a little bit faster. A little bit more engagement from the back end, a little bit more push. Let's do it again. A little bit of voice, a little bit of leg as in there right there. I'm going to bump on her kind of hard there because she went to go to the fence to talk to the other horses and ignore me. on her hard again, then get back soft. Don't really care as much where she goes. I'm going to steer, kick, 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 then get soft. Kick, soft. Kick, 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 kick. Let's go past that spot, then get soft. Kick, soft. Kick, soft. What I'm doing every time I feel like she's thinking about coming back to a walk, I start kicking. Now I do have spurs on, and I'm sure I'm going to have somebody comment about using spurs, but the thing about it is, with the spurs, I can make happen what needs to happen, where if I'm just kicking with a bare heel, you can't make it happen, so you end up dulling to the leg, and then you end up creating a problem you have to fix. Because I'm kicking when she gets slow, when she's thinking about slowing down, and then I get soft when she's going, I'm not dulling her to the spur, I'm teaching her what she's supposed to do. If you have a friend that you think needs to watch this video, share it with them. Let them see what I'm doing and might help more people. I'm going to keep kicking. I want her to do that and walk. And we have loped her a good bit. She will lope. But I want to develop some desire for her to maintain her speed on her own so that I don't have to keep telling her. That's going to happen as she becomes more fit. As she becomes more willing. And I want to be a loose rein with her, up on her nose, but I want to be a loose rein because I want her to engage her back end and not start leaning on her front end. Kick, 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 get soft. Kick, kick. In the last video you saw I was working on trying to get her to move her shoulders over, and she was dull to that. She actually knows a good bit of that from right here, because when I'm kicking, I'm not always kicking with both feet. I will kick with either the left foot or the right foot to get some steering going along with the forward. Nope. See how she came all the way down to a stop. I'm not going to let that happen. Walk. Walk. Same thing. She has to maintain. And you notice I'm being pretty hard on her. I'm kicking on her pretty hard when she's trying to sew. If you have to do that and you kick but you don't win and they start sulling through the kick, then you're going to create a worse problem. And then get soft. She has to know that the reward is to keep walking. As long as she keeps walking, I'll quit kicking. That's why it's so important that you kick hard enough that you win it so that you can reward it. If you never are able to release the pressure to show them what the right answer is, that's when you create a horse that just keeps sulling down and doesn't want to go. And that's the kind of horse that you just keep kicking and kicking and they just don't do anything. If you're finding what I'm doing helpful, if you would click the like button, and that will help YouTube know to send the videos out to other people. Let her walk just a little bit this way and then we'll trot some to the left. She is still not strong in her body. We still need to build that strength, so her shoulders and the back is constantly falling in, falling out. That's all stuff that needs to be developed. She doesn't want to be bad. She's not trying to tell me no. She's not really trying to willfully be bad. She just needs to develop those muscles. And she's bored in here. She's tired of going around and around. But this is where this needs to be taught. She has more go out in the pasture, but we need to work this more precise stuff in here. All right, let's ask for a trot. Kick hard enough to make it happen. point of the nose, right leg, get soft. Now just ride. Now when I say get soft, I'm not just sitting, I'm still riding. Still have contact. I'll still touch her with the leg once in a while to help steer. Same steering that I want to develop. But I'm rewarding her for going forward. I'm not maintaining the kick. I'm not constantly kicking to keep her going. There, a little bit of right rein, left leg. Right rein, left leg. Just wanting to fall in a little bit. Nope, not gonna. So if you have any questions about what I'm doing here, put it in the comments below and I'll see if I can answer your question. I need to work on getting her nose in. I need some collection. I need lifting the shoulders. Maintaining impulsion is going to get better when the nose is in and she's lighter on the front end. But I have to have the back end pushing first. Everything I've talked about before, I've told you about, it takes two parts. You have to have the push from the back end. You have to have the lift from the shoulders. I'd really like to work the lift in the shoulders, but you saw in the video that I didn't have enough forward to do that. So this is backing up, developing the strength in the back end, developing the forward, keep walking, developing the forward so that I can go back and work on the lateral with the shoulders. So we're going to keep doing that with Zara, keep building that strength, keep building her work ethics, keep building her desire. And we've pushed cows a little bit with her. We'll do that some more, ride her out back some more, just everything to keep her mentally engaged and mentally wanting to do the things that we're asking her to do. So this is Zara. I'll put a link somewhere to her playlist on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Steady backing up.
Yeah. She was doing that when I brought her out here. She's trying to back up to get away from the work. Just like when you put one by the step and they step forward, she's backing up for the same reason. It's a lot of work to ride her.
Such a difference.